Hi, welcome to this Photoshop CS4 tutorial. I'm Photojunkie from helpwithphotoshop.co.uk/forum. So what we're going to do is we're going to turn this two-dimensional object into a three-dimensional object and then animate it a little bit. So let's make a duplicate of it and work on that duplicate. Okay, let's come up to the 3D menu and let's choose a new 3D postcard from layer, and that's now turned that into a 3D object. I'm actually on this 3D rotate tool, and you notice that you've got your 3D access widget up here. Okay, the first thing I want to do is I want to scale this down. So you can do it via this menu, 3D scale, but I'm going to do it with the widget. So I'm going to come to this little square box at the center of this widget, and when it turns yellow like that, I'm going to click and drag down and scale it down. So let's scale it to about there. Okay, now let's open our timeline. Let's turn down the squirrely and let's put a keyframe on the 3D object position. We don't want to use a normal position, we want to use the 3D object position. So we'll click there and we'll set that keyframe. Now I'm going to move the time indicator controller to 3 seconds, and I'm also going to bring down my work area to 4 seconds. So we're going to have 3 seconds of animation and 1 second where there's no animation. Okay, while we're on that 3-second animation, I'm going to set a value in this Z orientation. Now, to be able to see these orientation values, you need to be on one of your 3D manipulation tools. So we want to rotate this on its Z axis. So we want to make it spin. And we want to make it spin 10 times. So one complete turn is 360 degrees. So if we set this Z value to 3600 and click enter, that will make it spin 10 times, and you can see it's dropped a keyframe in there. Also, what we want to do is we want it to get larger as it's spinning, so until it takes up the whole of the canvas. So we know that this first keyframe is this small. At this second keyframe, it's already spun 10 times. So now let's make it larger. So again, come to this widget. When the square at the center of the widget goes yellow, click, hold and drag up this time. Again, click, hold, drag up and keep doing it until you get it to the size you want it. Which for me is about there. Okay, so let's press play and preview this and let it render itself. And here it goes, it's spinning and it's also rotating. Now notice it's rotating counterclockwise. If we'd have put a minus in front of that 3600, then it would rotate the other way, clockwise, rather than counterclockwise. So it's entirely up to you. And you don't have to do this with a picture like this. Let's just press the space bar to stop that. You can do it with some text. And let's just bring this out, press play. There you go. Like I say, you can do it with text. Just import in or create whatever you want to turn into a 3D object and then manipulate it using the 3D object tools. And if you want to animate it through time, then make sure you use the 3D options in the animation timeline. Now you know how hard it was to make things spin in CS3. Well, this is just an example of how easy it is to make things spin in CS4. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to come along and sign up to our free forum. I think you'll find it interesting. Thank you.